thanks for hanging out with me today. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Hey guys, welcome back to Two Stall Garage. I'm Justin. For those of you here, you already know that. If you're just here for the first time, well, consider hitting that subscribe button for me. I really appreciate that. Now, I don't want to say this is a treasure, but it's kind of fun to take your old or new to you, in this case this is new to me, vehicle, and just kind of make it my own. I've got an old wire harness here from a radio, and it's this radio. This radio has been sitting for years unused. It's been sitting in a vehicle with a broken window for many of those years, and now I'm going to try to make this be the tune maker in the Nightmare Jeep Liberty. It's enough talking. Let's get right to installing this. I don't know if it's got the right plug. I think it does. This has just got the one plug in the back. The navigation antenna. Do we still have that? I don't know. That's supposed to go right here. First things first, before I go ahead and take and clean up the old radio, is I probably better get this out, make sure we got the right plug. Came with the RB1 factory radio with navigation system on it. It's got a small navigation screen on it, which is kind of cool, but you need the DVD for the navigation to work. So with that said, we don't have that. We're not going to buy it because it hasn't been updated in years. Not that this new abandoned radio has been upgraded in years. I don't even know if you can get the updates for that radio anymore. We're not using it for the navigation though. I want to use it for the sound. I want to use it for Bluetooth. And there's a video that we did quite a while back, guys. Some of you might know it or have seen it, but we installed a $29 Bluetooth player. Didn't have a CD, nothing for DVD. 29 bucks from Walmart, and it works really well. It's still in the green Jeep, my wife's Jeep. We got his and her Jeeps, and she still likes it, and she listens to music on it all the time. Clayton was supposed to be in here helping me do this. He's wanted to clean up that old radio for about a week and a half now, but he is off playing. We should be able to get this to pop out of here now. Maybe I can use the navigation antenna from the factory unit itself. Try this big long tool here. Yep. Boy, that was really in there. One thing that I should mention is this is a Jeep Liberty 2006, and the radio that we're going to use, although it's been abandoned for years, it's a 2015 radio, I do believe. Quality control inspection passed back in 2015, which is 9 years ago now. That radio should specifically fit into this dash. So it's going to replace your factory look with a factory look, but with the Bluetooth option, which this one didn't have. So this is kind of a neat way to just make use of what I have. And I know that a lot of you guys make use of what you have, and it doesn't mean that what you have is junk. It means what you have, you're making it work, or you're actually making it into something that you can enjoy, and even better yet, something that you can trust to get you from point A to point B. So this is the old harness. Thankfully that was in the vehicle. Obviously you can tell which one's old and which one's old but clean. This one's been in use. You can see the screens are the same size. The new ones that they make nowadays, if I go on eBay I can find one and it's got a little bit bigger screen because it doesn't have the CD or DVD option anymore. It doesn't have that. Not that we really use DVDs anymore, but we're not going to spend another $200 and some buying a new radio if we can get this old radio to work and work well. I don't even know if the Bluetooth is compatible with that anymore. We're probably so many versions of updates later. 2015 radio, remember that. Let's go ahead and get this one cleaned up. You open the door and this is what you see. Crystal is hanging out. Yes, that's a toilet in our back seat. Guys, we go on lots of trips, and when you gotta go as a kid, you gotta go. There might not be a place right there to stop. It's just in case. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my detailing brush because I don't want to scratch up the surface a whole bunch. It's gonna come clean. I suppose this had a plastic cover over it at one point in time for protection. Look at all that dust coming off. Can you guys see it with the camera? It's crazy. I really need to blow this thing off with some compressed air. Look at that, it's already coming around a little bit. And the compressor hose is somewhere outside, so direct connect. Grab our spray away. Make sure to not totally soak this in here or drop it. That's my biggest fear, just dropping this thing while I'm holding on to it. It's definitely got mud coming off, you betcha. Dust turning into mud, I guess. Stuff evaporates, nice, takes grease away, doesn't leave a residue behind. Definitely works good to clean your windows. I don't know if the screen works or not. It worked before it was left for many years. One of the things that I don't want it to do also is have a short in it and cause some sort of system-wide failure in the Jeep CRD. These ECMs and TCMs, wire harnesses are not easy to come by anymore. There we go. What do you guys think? Cleaned up nicely. Swing it around here, you can see the back. We got our radio antenna right here. It's got a different connection. I think that that's going to be a problem. Probably needs an adapter. You got an iPod connection that these came with to connect to your iPod. If you didn't have Bluetooth, we're not going to use that, of course. TV, interesting. We're not going to use that. All right, swinging back in here. We're ready. You guys ready? I'm so excited. I might have Bluetooth. Yeah, it's not the most important thing. I totally understand that, and I absolutely agree with you. This is free, which is really cool. That's exciting, right? You can listen to your favorite music or podcasts, whatever you want to listen to. Just keep it on the clean side. So thankfully we had one plug here, so that looks correct. An adapter that connects to your radio antenna, then it goes into your radio. We're going to leave that for another day. We'll tuck that back inside there. This had a 6-disc changer in it in the back, so it's got a couple extra connectors. All right, thanks for coming inside. I'm going to turn the key back. We're going to see if this turns on, and I have 50-50 confidence that it's going to turn on. I've just got one, the big connector hooked up. Should already be wired in because this was previously in a Jeep Liberty, of course. Or could have been in a Caravan or a Jeep Sebring, could have been in a Dodge Durango, but it's got the same connections as those vehicles. Nav is not hooked up. That's fine. We're not going to use the nav. It's fun to turn it on and say, oh, I've got nav, but most cars have navigation these days. Doesn't have the radio antenna hooked up. We are going to have to get one of those. I'll look into that and see what I need to get, and I'll install it someday. It's making noise. Chrysler emblem. That's a good sign, right? Woohoo! We got sound? Ooh, we got sound. Oh man, it's good. One of the things with these older systems, guys, is they had much better sound than the newer systems in my experience. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe it was just the application that I was using it in, but I had a 2002 Dodge Durango and I put one of the newer ones of these in there, and it didn't have your CD or DVD, but the sound just wasn't the greatest. I mean, it was good sound, but it seemed like it was a little underpowered. But this, I am excited. It sounds like it might have good power. I'll let you know towards the end of the video here. I'm going to see if I can get it to Bluetooth to my phone. Are you ready? Ooh, hands-free. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. How about? I have no idea what the passcode is. Screen looks good yet. Unsuccessful. Okay. Wonder if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or just 4 zeros. What do you guys think? So far I've tried 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 zeros. Now I've just tried 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Haven't been able to get it to pair yet. So what do you guys think the chances are that it's 6 zeros? We're going to try that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's telling me to make sure that this is ready to pair. So that's just Bluetooth music. How do you make sure it's ready to pair exactly? Bluetooth. Okay. Phone. No. No. It's got a flower in the background there, I guess. Options. Alright, so this is my issue to mess with. I got to figure this out. Right back. We got it. It was 4 zeros. And this thing was being kind of stubborn. Let's see if the video or the audio works. I'm glad we got it. It took a while. I've been sitting here for about 5 minutes just trying to fix this. Well, it's been interesting. I have tried everything that I know of to do. Now out in the green Jeep, I'll tell you, we've got a Bluetooth radio. It's aftermarket, costs, what did I say, $25 earlier? It's $50 I found out because I went back and I watched the video for it. When I put that in, I had to connect the blue-white wire, which is the woofer power wire, to the switched 12 volt. So you turn the key into accessory, you got 12 volt. You turn the key into run, you've got 12 volt. That aftermarket stereo works. Bluetooth comes through. It wasn't coming through before. I'd hit the play button. It would show that it's playing, but there wouldn't be any sound coming through. This thing, which I've been dealing with for quite a bit of the day, right here, we've got our 12 volt switched power. This is our blue-white woofer power. I don't know if it's going to focus, but it's right here, woofer power. And I've got it connected there. I just took the sheathing off because I wanted to make sure it was good. It is. I took that out to Mama's green Jeep. Tan maybe. It's green according to the book. And even though I've got the same exact configuration for the wires on that radio, this one didn't work out there. It was doing the same thing. Hit the play button, click, it's playing on the phone, not sounding through on the phone because it's putting the audio to the Bluetooth, but it's not coming out on the speakers. So either I'm missing something or there's something wrong with this radio, and I don't know what. Maybe I gotta hook up the power antenna wire. I found one post online that said you hook up the blue amp wires to power. Well, there's only one blue amp wire, and that's the subwoofer power wire. The other one's the power antenna. But that could be the case. I would just take this coming from the head unit itself, cut this right here, put it right there, so we'd have both blue wires going to that, and hopefully that get it to work. Another problem I found with this, guys, the LED light doesn't work, the backlighting doesn't work. I would assume that if I take that apart, I'm gonna have to do some soldering. Not a huge deal, but do you want to go that far into it? I suppose the answer could be yes. It's free, right? That's the best part. I'm starting to be torn here, and if I need to just go ahead and buy a new one. We're gonna switch gears for the moment. Are you ready? We're going another cheap eBay route for chrome. And I know I'm probably going overboard here. We're gonna find out if it looks gaudy or if it looks okay, if it looks bad, just too much, or hey, it turned out pretty nice. It's been about 3 hours since I've been out here and checked this out. Left that door open just in case Crystal wanted to come out, but nope, just hanging out. While that radio is sitting there waiting, I'm going to tell you a little story on why I bought this chrome. I think it was 19 feet, and it's just a little chrome string or chrome rope. I don't know what you'd even call it. Chrome trim. Mopar nut, I know you're going crazy over this, thinking about how awesome this stuff probably is. We're gonna put it right up here, cut it with the scissors. When I grew up, I always liked the chrome door handles. I like the chrome trim on the vehicles, and that's why we're doing it. I don't know how well it's gonna hold up or anything like that. Let's just get after it and see what it looks like. Plan is I'm gonna put it up here on each one of the vent visors, and then I'm gonna put it in the front grille right up here. All right, it goes pretty quick after you do it one time. Just like that, we got it on both sides. Now I think we better try to do the grill. I don't know how much we're gonna have to do that. I'm gonna do at least, I'm gonna get one piece cut to size, and then I just wanna put like 3 of them on and see what it looks like. Now, something to be aware of, if you got a Jeep Liberty or any other vehicle for that matter, and you go online to eBay or Amazon, you might find something where it shows your grill accented with chrome accents, but what that is they're just pre-cutting these chrome trim rope pieces, and then they're sending them to you. For this Liberty, I can go online and get a chrome grill accent package, which is just going to be a bunch of pre-cut, pre-measured strips that I'm going to go ahead and put on. So the same thing, but for $10 and some change versus $30 and some change. Good stuff to know. Feels pretty durable to me as well. Well, I'm just going to get a measurement here. It's kind of, I feel kind of silly doing this, but it's fun. We're going to go 8.5, and then we'll cut it down to size. I put it on the grill. I didn't quite have enough pieces. I'm going to have to order another 19 foot. Maybe I can order less than that, I'm not sure. For 10 bucks, that's probably about as low a package as you can get. Here's how it turned out, guys. Cheap, but fun. So I only had one for right there, but going across, and yeah, the grill is dirty. But there's the difference. You can see the difference between these two. Chrome, no chrome. They're not all completely the same length because I had to cut these individually. That one's a little bit shorter, but we're not looking for perfect here. We're just having some fun. Overall, I think when I get those other ones ordered in, I'll fill out over here and I'll fill out over there. It's gonna be 2 on that side and 1 on this side need to be filled out. But this Jeep just keeps coming together. I got another surprise I gotta show you guys. There's the chrome again. Okay. Hear me out on this. I'm thinking about getting one of those chrome covers that go on the gas cap, right? It's not gonna look terrible, I don't think. It might actually look okay. Maybe I'm delusional. Who knows? You just have to let me know. Here's the other surprise I couldn't hold off on. These normally come with a black cover for your antenna. And you know it. I ordered the chrome one. I think I spent $15 to $19 on that. Definitely something that I don't need, but I'm out of control. So I appreciate you guys being here. Let's go outside real quick. Got to show you what we got going on tonight. We got the fall season coming up upon us, upon you guys and gals as well. Most of you anyways, I would think. Tonight we're gonna go up here. We might go up here tonight. We might go in the backyard. We're gonna put some siding on up here. We got the new windows in, and I got the block it up. It's pretty satisfying to have the new windows in. You can see we got a little bit down here that we need to finish. Got the beautiful countryside. You see Goldie way over there walking around. Got some things coming up. We got all kinds of projects. Mama's green Jeep, I got some body work that I got to do. First, we're gonna put a special grill on Dad's Jeep Wrangler. It's a 2020. It's the JL. So stay tuned for that. We're actually gonna take it. It's got some bare plastic grill, so flat black. I'm gonna do some clear coat over that, and then we're gonna install it on, see what it looks like, stock to modified. And then of course there's always other things that I talk about in every video. So if you got any information on that radio, give me a little shout out if you would. Two Star Garage on Facebook. Otherwise, if you got Instagram as well, 2 Star Garage LLC on Instagram. 2 Star Garage was taken a long time ago. Didn't jump on that one quickly enough. Thanks for being here. Talk to you guys next time. Have a good night. Bye-bye. From our garage to yours. Bye.